I'm here in Las Vegas for SEMA 2021, and this year one of the most talked about vehicles is the brand new Bronco. And I'm here in the West Wing, and there are a whole lot of well-built brand new Broncos that we're going to take a look at in this video. Stay tuned. Welcome to TrailRecon, I'm Brad, and today I'm going to take you on a tour here at SEMA, and we're going to look at a whole bunch of brand new Broncos. The Bronco has been hyped a whole bunch over the last year, and people have brought them here to SEMA and modified them with all kinds of goodies that I'm excited to go check out. So that's exactly what we're going to do here in the next day or two. We're going to walk around and film as many Broncos as we can. There are a lot here. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. All right, let's go get started. I'm here at the DZ booth, and they've come up with some really great solutions for a few things I think you guys will be really interested in. One, not a lot of folks are fans of these mounting points here. Now, they do have an option to mount the light there if you want to see that. They've got a little KC light there, so you can utilize that. But what I like is the cleaner look where they've deleted it completely, and that's something they're going to offer. They've got some A-pillar mounts, and then there's a very nice roof rack that you do not need a hard top to mount with. Super clean. What I like are these little covers that they've got. So if you look underneath, when you take the doors off, it's not very attractive. And so they've come up with a solution to kind of make it look a little cleaner by adding that cover on there. That's pretty nice. I like the color on this Bronco. I also like the fact that they've deleted the fender flares and they've got a nice little covering there. It keeps it very clean. Their bumper is pretty slick, and then check out the back. Nice rack in there. There's a little plate system, a drawer slider for your fridge, little tailgate table. DC's coming out with some great solutions for the Broncos. I think this is a great looking setup. All right, guys, I am here at the Bodyguard booth, and they have done a really nice job with this rapid red Bronco with a little bit of old school styling, but that is on a Beltec adjustable 4 to 6 inch lift, and those are some 42s. But what's really cool is their bumpers allow a lot of OEM features to continue to exist, so you can use your adaptive cruise control. They've got a relocation bracket for the camera. All your sensors are usable, and that bumper has got all kinds of lights. Nice clean design. Underneath, oh yeah, there's that lift kit to run those 42s. Then up top, they've got A-pillar mounts. They've got their Bodyguard mount up there for the light bar. Down here, you've got your rock sliders. And I don't know, guys, I really like that color, and I like how they integrated the color in the control arms and the springs. And then coming around the back, there is their Bodyguard bumper back here as well, and a tire delete. I love that color, and those 42s make that thing a serious beast. We are in the American Adventure Labs booth, and this Bronco is called the Bronco. And I really like the mint gray wrap that they've used. It really is super clean. They've got kind of a gloss and a flat black hood wrap on there. In the front bumper, there is plenty of lights integrated, little amber light, and then they've got some A-pillar lights, and these are all using the existing wiring that the Bronco has with their switches. Nice big light bar up top. Some nice new wheels on there. And American Adventure Labs has developed, looks like a tire delete, which has got some LED lights and a camera mount in there, and also on the other side is a tailgate table. So if you wanted to do that for the Bronco, you could. Nice styling with the wrap. And then on the back, they've got a nice tire carrier back here, storage area, so you can mount all kinds of stuff, fully utilizing that rear tire. Nice clean design. Next up is a silver wrapped satin Bronco. Super clean, but it's got all kinds of goodies on here. So this is a winch bumper, nice bumper. It looks like it's from a company called AFN. And what I like is it doesn't stick out too far. You know, the Bronco, it's hard to tuck a winch up and underneath, but they've done a good job with that styling. Plenty of lights integrated. And then underneath, I'm gonna swing around here. There's a Camberg suspension in there. And it's got King shocks with remote reservoirs. There's some KMC wheels. Lots and lots of lights up top. And then I like these little small lights for your A-pillar lights. That's nice. That's not over the top right there. But that is a very clean build. Nice job. So I am here in the Air Designs booth, and this Bronco, while it's not heavily modified, they have done a great job with the styling of the paint. So they've done a lot of paint matching with the bumpers, the grille, the fender. Even the tie downs have been painted gloss black. And check out the two-tone little scoop on the hood. Looks really, really clean. I love that blue and white look. Now it's got some Nitto Ridge Grappler tires. Those are 35-inch. Want some fuel wheels. Not heavily modified, but boy, just adding a little bit of paint sure changes that whole appearance. One of the challenges with the Ford Bronco's release this year has been the hard tops, and so many folks had to opt in for a soft top, which means you have limited options for roof racks. But Exposed Racks has come up with a very nice, very clean solution right there. That looks like that's very easy to bolt on and off. And then that allows you to mount a rooftop tent, maybe some bikes, kayak, whatever you're looking for. The Bronco's pretty stock, but that solution is pretty slick. I'm really liking this Ford Bronco. That dark blue metallic looks really slick with the bronze. There's some eye-box springs in there to lift it up. Still running a 35-inch tire, but it's lifted. But it's got some very cool mounting solutions. Lots of lights on the front. But if you look up here, there's a little mount for a dual A-pillar light mount. And then they've got a roof rack up here. You can see there's lights. Got a high lift jack. Then they've got a rooftop tent up there. And I like how the rear mounts to the hood and it's flush mounted. So you can support quite a bit of weight up there. Mount a light bar in the rear. Yeah, that's a good looking Bronco. I like the blue and the bronze. Now here is a very simple solution that you can do to just kind of customize your Bronco. If you got a soft top, the guys over here at My Top have already come up with some cool colors. So this one is like a slate gray looking top, and it looks great with that blue. I love that flat blue. That is definitely a cool throwback color. So you got all kinds of options if you kind of want to modify the top and kind of match it to your Bronco. Now this sleek looking black Bronco has a few nice little touches on it. I like this big old bull bar with the integrated LED light. This one is on a Skyjacker 2-inch lift, and they're running a 20-inch wheel, but those are 37s that they fitted under there. Got some Aries side steps on there. And then check out this really beefy rack on the back. You could carry all kinds of goodies on there. You can see they've got a big old generator back there. Not a whole lot of flash, but a very clean Bronco build. Next up, I'm here at the Warren booth, and they've done a great job with this Bronco build. They've got their bumper on the front here. A very clean, slick, sturdy bumper. I like the clean lines on there, the integrated lights, and of course, plenty of room for a Warren winch. Now there's a whole Dirt Logic suspension underneath there with some remote reservoirs. You got some big old Cooper STT Pro tires on there, and check this out. It's a little throwback. It's not real, but it looks cool. They got some sliders here. What I like about the sliders is these are removable. So if you're gonna get after it on the rocks, you can take those off and then still skid along, but then put them back on when you know, somebody's short or maybe your spouse needs to get back on the vehicle. And then on the back, again, with a Warren bumper. And then they've got a Deutsch off-road spare tire delete system that still integrates the camera. So a very nice looking black beast of a Bronco. I'm here at the Icon Vehicle Dynamics booth, and they've done a really great job with this Bronco. They've got their Icon front bumper with the integrated Warren winch, some lights in there, some KC lights. They've got the KC Pro 6 and the Flex Era 4s all mounted up there. Lots of nice goodies. But of course, they've done their full Icon lift system. And in the rear, you've got those billet arms in there, lots of strength, and they just look good. That's a pretty slick build right there. I'm here at the DV8 off-road booth, and their Bronco has got some really nice touches that I haven't seen anywhere else. So this bumper is a winch bumper, but it's got this nice integration for the LED lights down below, and check out their A-pillar mounts. That's pretty clean, and I also like their light bar mount for up top. Very slick. That's a great color. And check out the rock sliders. I like the rock sliders because they're not sticking out. They're nice and tucked up right along the body, but man, that's going to give you a ton of protection. They've got their fender delete system over here, and then they've got a very nice rear bumper. What I like, which I haven't seen yet, is a reinforced tire carrier. So that's going to allow you to carry some heavy weight back there if you want a larger tire. It's going to reinforce those hinges. And then of course you got to have your tunes with the Alpine speakers. You guys know I'm a sucker for red off-road vehicles, and we're here at the Addictive Designs area, and they've got a very clean bumper. Look how tight that is up against the body. They've got some nice lights mounted right into it. There's some 37-inch wheels on some beadlocks. And then coming around the back, they've also got another very slick bumper with some integrated lights back there. Nice clean Bronco, and I like the graphics. That looks good. Here's a nicely wrapped camo Ford Bronco. It's on some 37s with some beadlocks. And check out the carbon fiber fenders. That's pretty slick. Not a whole lot of details on this thing. There's some nice king shocks underneath, but what I appreciate is the skid plate is already scratched up. So they've been using this Bronco for what it's intended for. I'm here at the Catskin booth, and these guys always do a great job of a booth design. But you know, I've been running Catskin in both of my Jeeps, and I really love them. And they've got a really nice setup here in the Bronco with this little American flag insert, a nice little blue stitching. Super cool, and if you don't know much about Catskin, it's super easy to go online and get these designed, and then they will come out to your house and install them. This is not a cover, it's a complete solution. And this Bronco with the Rhino tires, wheels, bumper, looks like a DV8 bumper. Super clean, nice build, but I love the interior. Now the folks at ARB were quick to come out with products as soon as the Bronco was released. You can see they've got their massive bumper with bull bar and winch, some ARB Solis lights on there, and then coming down the side they've got a very beefy rock slider on there, some nice KO2 wheels, and then coming around the back they've also got an ARB bumper back there, a very clean design, and then of course what they do well is the integrated storage system back here. Looks good. And of course, you guys know I like the red. Now we're at the Trail Hero section where they've got this very nice Bronco up on 40-inch Toyo tires. This one's got some unique touches that I haven't seen yet, like this hood-mounted amber light bar. That's pretty slick looking. And then their bumper, which also has some integrated sensors. It's a very clean design. Got some side step rock bars over there. Those big old beefy tires, and then on the back, got a bumper with a tire delete. So I think the two-door Broncos are the best looking ones, and here at, again, the Trail Hero section, check out that tubular bumper right there. I think that's a cool Baja classic look. Got the Bushwhacker fenders, so that gives you plenty of protection for those 37-inch tires. Some tubular doors, some tubular side steps here. Again, with the Bushwhacker fenders in the back, and I love the painted hardtop. That's a good looking Bronco. I like the two-door. Well, look who I ran into, guys. Brother, I've been trying to find you all morning, man. How you been? We're gonna do some wheeling here soon. What do you think about this Bronco? Yeah, this Bronco is very nice. We're here at the Mother's booth, and they've got a bumper here, looks like Banff bumpers. Got plenty of KC lights in there, and check out the wrap. Lots of little details in this wrap. And of course, we've got the Pro 6 up there. Rock slide engineering side step down here. Some big old aggressive Toyo tires on some bead locks. Yep, another nicely done Bronco. Well, we couldn't just film new Broncos. We had to take a look at a couple classics. And here is one. It's called the Bad Pony. And it's got a 427 Windsor in there that's putting out a whole lot of power. This thing is super clean. Lots of updated modifications to it. Look at the interior in here. Completely gone through. Nice little Bad Pony. All right, we are at the Rhino Rec booth, and this is a beautiful blue Bronco that's got some unique touches that I have yet to see. But starting off in the front, it's got that tubular bumper and some kind of lift kit in there with some remote reservoirs. But check out the fenders. They've got something custom going on there with that slick fenders, and then the hood with the hood scoop, a little wrap up there. Even look at the back fender here where they've made a little cut there for the door. So it's not a fender delete like we're seeing on a lot of the other Broncos. This one is a little different. I like that super clean look. And then up top, of course, we're at the Rhino Rec booth. They've already got a great solution for the Bronco with the soft top, a little kayak mounted up there. I've been using Rhino Rec for several years, and the guys always have great quality stuff. But that, out of all the Broncos here, the fenders here, very unique. Here's a really clean white Bronco with that old school looking stripe across the top. That's 37-inch Toyo tires, and that's gotta be at least a 6-inch lift. Again, with the Bodyguard bumpers, I think those are pretty slick with all the integrations. Looking good. It's sitting out here in the sun. We're in the Cooper Tires booth, and here is a beautiful blue two-door, which has got worn bumper, paint match grille, and check out the hood scoop. That's pretty slick. Some kind of carbon fiber fenders, and of course they're running the Cooper STT Pros in a 37. Nice little stripe down the side. Some rock sliders on there. 37s look pretty good on that two-door. That's very nice. Here's another old school Bronco. This one's been outfitted with a turbo diesel. Oh yeah, I guarantee there's a ton of torque in that guy. Nice yellow color with some big old beefy custom control arms underneath there. A little bit of bling, but I kind of like it. I think it looks good. Interior has been completely gone through. Nice little wood steering wheel. Yep. You gotta love the old classics, and I like it when they've kind of modernized them just a hair. Next up is a really nice Bronco that's got a kind of a dark charcoal flat wrap. It's on 40-inch tires, but it's got some Hawk off-road front and rear bumpers. I know things are getting a little noisy in here, guys. I apologize, but we're trying to take a look at many of these as we can. Not a whole lot of fancy stuff on here. Looks like this might be an amp research side step, which you'll probably need with the 40-inch tires and whatever lift is on here. And then here's the rear bumper. I like the exposed bolts. It's kind of rustic looking. I like that a lot. Another great looking Bronco. Now you guys know I'm a fan of red, but this Area 51 color, I don't know, it might be my second favorite. A few little add-ons here on this Big Bend one. So you've got some A-pillar light mounts there, a light bar mount there. A little bit of bling on the wheels. I like it. I'm a fan of the polished wheels. I think it looks pretty good. Yep. Nice Bronco. I'm digging that one. All right, guys, we are outside right next to the area where they're drifting, so there's a lot of background noise, but we had to stop and take a look at this Bronco because this is an old throwback to the old full size. I love the wrap they did on here with the coloration, but look, here's the thing that we all wish Bronco would have done, and that is put in a solid axle. There's been a lot of work done to get that thing to fit under there, but boy, it looks great, and it's running on some 40-inch tires, which that axle is going to be put to work, but I apologize about all the noise, guys. They're having a good time. Look at all that smoke back there. but I just had to stop and take a look at this Bronco. Nicely done. Okay, it is a little noisy out here being the middle of the day, but we had to stop and take a look at this very nice blue satin wrap Bronco. I like that they wrapped these tie downs. I just think it makes it tie together a little bit better. A nice bumper, very clean, but what I really like is kind of the old school looking steel wheels. You can see they matched the blue in there. It looks like those wheels are from KMC. Nice little touches on this guy. Not super flashy, but boy, I'll tell you, in the sun, that satin looks really good. And they've got a little mount back here, so you've got some backup lights. Yeah, nice little Bronco. I hope you guys have enjoyed walking around SEMA and checking out all the brand new Broncos and how folks have modified them. I know I have, and I'm pretty excited for what's to come with the Bronco. If you haven't been over to TrailRecon.com, click the link below. We've got all kinds of great products over there and some merchandise that I think you guys will really enjoy. Until next time, thanks for watching.